Hello?
Yeah, we're good.
Hello?
That's verifying, so just.
Are we live? Are we live? Are we live?
Yeah, we're live.
Okay. Hi, I'm Gray Martins, and we're bringing you the Hive. We're having a little troubles with the camera, so it's just going to be audio for a little bit at least. So Tremont came out in the first quarter with about 1:30 left, and the score right now is 8-11 after Brock Shelton made an and one layup. So he'll go to the free throw line for one shot. Brock Shelton came into the game for Matt Schultz, who got an early 2 or 3 fouls. He misses his free throw, and Tremont gets the rebound, brings up the court. So a deep pass is thrown out of bounds by Tremont. So Heyworth ball. Cameron Williams will pass it in to Jeremy Witten, who just came in for Jacob Day during the free throw. Brock Shelton has it outside the lane, looking for somebody to pass to. Finds Cody Nesland. Cody Nesland passes, but it's intercepted by Tremont, who has a fast break on Heyworth. They, number 12 for Tremont, misses the layup. Hornets get an offensive rebound. There was a loose ball, and Cameron Williams tried to get it back in bounds, but was unable to get it back in bounds before it went out of bounds. So, number 23 for Tremont passes it in number 2. That'd be Max Bollinger to Tucker Runyon. Number 1 drives the lane. Noah Mulich drives the lane, gets fouled, and will go to the free throw line for 2 shots. So Cody Nesland also came into the game for Jacob Day. Noah Mulich's first free throw is no good. So it looks like you can see it now. If I'm seeing what you guys are seeing. He makes his second free throw, so Cameron Williams takes it out of bounds, passes in to Jeremy Witten. And a nice inside pass. Okay, I don't know well, saw it for a little bit. So an inside pass by Cody Nesland to Tate Eller. Got Tate Eller nice positioning to get fouled and go to the line for 2 shots. He misses his first one off the back of the rim. And Jacob Day comes in for Cameron Williams. Tate Eller's going for his second free throw. It's good. So the current score is 12-9 with about 30 seconds left in the first quarter. So currently, Max Bollinger has the ball on the left sideline. He passes and gets a jump ball after a loose ball after the drive by Noel Mulich to the lane. He lost the ball and came to a jump ball situation. Heyworth gets the ball under Tremont's hoop. Tremont putting in a full court press, but Heyworth gets a nice break on it. And Jacob Day was driving to the hoop and got fouled by number 1, Noel Mulich. So he'll go to the line for 2 shots. Is they gonna? Yeah, they are. That's his first foul. It's his team's 4th. Heyworth has 5 right now. Jeremy Winton passes it into Tate Eller. Jeremy Winton takes a 3-pointer before the buzzer sounds, and it's no good. So the score at the end of the first quarter is 12-9 in Tremont's favor. So we saw Tremont come out to a good early lead, and they were playing solid basketball. And you started seeing Heyworth come back into it, and they're only down by 3 right now. And so they came back into it, but not quite done. So they're about to start the second quarter. The score is 12-9, Tremont over Heyworth. So currently on the floor for the Hornets is Jeremy Winton, Brock Shelton, Jacob Day, Matt Schultz, and Tate Eller. And Max Bollinger from the Turks takes a 3-pointer, misses off the rim. It bounces off a few players and eventually goes to the Hornets, or the Turks out of bounds, opposite the Hornets bench. The ball is deflected by Jeremy Winton after the pass in. So Tremont passes the ball in undeflected this time to Max Bollinger, who passes inside to number 5, Connor Honan, for 2 points for the Turks. So the score is 14-9 in the Turks' favor. Matt Schultz controls the ball right now for the Hornets. He dishes off to Brock Shelton, who puts it inside to Tate Eller. Ball is lost though, but Tremont player hit it out of bounds. So Hornets will have the ball into their own hoop to run an out of bounds play. Ball is passed in by Jeremy Winton to Matt Schultz, and they have Brock Shelton open in the corner. He drives the lane and gets 2 points. He's been doing really good tonight. So number 20 for the Turks, Zach Rice, has the ball. It's into the corner for a 3 by Max Gary, but it's missed. And Jacob Day is called for a foul. Hornet coach did not look too happy about that. He thought it might have been a jump ball. So it was on the shot, so Connor Honan will go to the line for 2 shots. He makes his first one. So it's 15-11 Turks. And makes his second one. Jacob Day passes into Jeremy Winton, who brings it down the court. They're trying to find Tate on the inside. Jacob Day takes the three off an assist by Jeremy Winton. Jeremy Winton drives the lane and puts up a layup but misses. And Tremont gets the rebound. So number 1, Noah Molich, brings the ball up the court. He passes to Zach Rice, who drives the lane and gets 2 for the Turks. Jeremy Winton takes the ball down and shoots, misses. Rebound by number 23 for the Turks, Max Bollinger. Jeremy Winton gets charged for a foul after Max Bollinger gets the ball. So the Hornets have 7 fouls right now. So he'll go to the line. He misses his first one. So there's a line violation called on Tate Eller. Or a lane violation. Line violation. So even after the miss, the 1-and-1, Max Bollinger will still get another shot. The rebound is for Heyworth after the ball is loose for a couple seconds. So Jeremy Winton will bring it up the court. He finds Tate, but unfortunately Tate isn't able to hold on to the ball. And so Tremont will have it under their Hornets hoop. Number 20, Zach Rice, brings the ball up the court. Looks like Cameron Williams will be coming into the game for the Hornets. They get it inside to Max Bollinger, who misses, but the rebound by Zach Rice comes up and goes in for 2 for the Turks. So the current score is 20-11. Still in the Turks' favor. And the ball is passed around by a few Hornets. They find Tate on the inside, who takes a nice step-back jumper inside the lane. And so Jeremy Winton is charged for a foul after the basket. He must have pushed down somebody. Cameron Williams is coming into the game for Jeremy Winton. Noah Molich will have 1-and-1. And he makes his first shot, making the score 21-13. So he'll go and have another one. His second shot is no good. With a rebound by number 5, Connor Honan. It keeps the Turks alive on the offensive end of the floor. Ball is currently controlled by the Turks. They get a nice inside pass. And number 3, Max Gary, comes out with 2 points for the Turks. Hornets are being full court pressured right now. And Brock Shelton gets an open 3, misses, but the rebound by Jacob Day is put up, also missed. And there's a foul called on probably number 5 is what I saw. Number 1. So Noah Molich gets a foul. It's his second on the night. And Hornets will take it out of bounds under their own hoop. Brock Shelton came on with that rebound that was really good, and he's inbounded too. And they have Cameron Williams open on the side, and then he passes into an open Tate Eller for 2 points. The Hornets will rush back to get on defense because they've been burned quite a few times by the not getting back on from offense to defense. And number 23 for the Turks is called for a travel. That'd be Max Bollinger. He was open on the three-point line, and he took a couple steps in. Referee saw a travel, so he called it. So Jacob Day passes into Matt Schultz. Hornets are still being full court pressured. And Cameron Williams brings the ball past half court, who finds Brock Shelton. But his pass is intercepted by number 5. And Cameron Williams tries to jump in and get a rebound and knocks it out. So Cody Neslin, number 22 for the Hornets, will come in for number 32 for the Hornets, Brock Shelton. So Turks have it out of bounds under their own hoop. Currently passing it in would be Zach Rice. His momentum almost carried him past the line, but he unfortunately, I guess, stayed back. This ball is still controlled by the Turks. Number 5 working in the post. He dishes out to Max Bolliger, who takes it into the post, and it's
There's a foul called on Heyworth. That's on
that didn't look right.
number 30, Tate Eller. It looked like he lowered his shoulder.
Yeah, number 5 for the Turks, Connor Honan, went in with his shoulder and bumped Tate Eller, and one of the referees called a foul on that. I would think that would be a charge, to be honest. It looked kind of like intentional to go in, and Tate was straight up.
Not so intentional. They just lowered his shoulder, which could be considered a charge.
And Matt Schultz is open for a 3 for the Hornets, but misses. Cameron Williams on the inside gets a rebound, but his ball is knocked out of his hands by the Turks, and so they will take it in. Max Bolliger drives the lane, and open Zach Rice for 3 is missed, but the Turks get a rebound under the hoop. That would be number 2, Tucker Runyon, for 2. Matt Schultz trying to split the defense on the full court press. But the ball is stolen by number 5 off a bad pass by Jacob Day. But the Turks' bad pass was also knocked out of bounds, making it so the ball is passed into Jacob Day, who passes to Cameron. To Matt Schultz, back to Cameron. He finds Jacob Day open on the left side, who takes it into the hoop for 2, an easy layup. And there you see again the Turks take it all the way down, but it's stolen by Jacob Day. And Matt Schultz tries to drive. And Tate Eller is called for a travel after Matt Schultz passed it to him and he tried to take it to the hoop. So this current score is 27-17 in favor of the Turks still. The JV game was also a win, or I guess a win for the Turks. It looks like that foul is going to be called on the Turks. Yeah. Cody Polhemus looks like fouled Cameron Williams when he was trying to get the rebound, and the full court press by Tremont is off. Not surprising after the 10-point lead cushion they have. Taylor steps back and tries to put in a jumper, misses, and the rebound is given to Matt Schultz. Cameron Williams puts up a 3 and is missed. Very frustrated with himself with a nice angry clap. And looks like the Turks are like traveling, not seeing it. They're like off the pass, they're like running before they do that. So the Hornets have the ball on their end of the court. They're looking for a deep shot to sort of close in the game a little bit. Jacob Day is currently in control of the ball. The Hornets pass around a little bit. Back to Jacob Day. Cameron Williams has it, dishes out to Cody Nesland. And Tate Eller puts it up for 2, but is no good. Current score is 27-17 with 1:30 left in the half. The Turks have a nice cushion right now, but hopefully the Hornets will be able to cut that down. So the Turks are passing around right now, trying to wear down a little bit of time, waiting for a good shot. It's an okay, smart idea. They're looking for an inside shot to get easy 2. And they find it with number 32, Cody Polhemus. So they have a 12-point advantage over the Hornets with just over a minute left in the half. Cameron Williams finds an opening in the defense, and he gives it and good motion by the Hornets. Gets the ball to the hoop, but is unfortunately missed layup. So Tremont comes out with the rebound, and when he was dribbling it down the court. Cameron Williams gets called for the foul. Not Cameron Williams. Yeah, Cameron Williams. He has 3 fouls. So it's not surprising that Brock Shelton will come in his place back into the game. The second free throw is missed as well as the first one. And Matt Schultz gets the rebound and brings it up the court. A good pass, but Tate Eller misses it, so the Tremont Turks take over control of the ball. Number 3 for the Turks puts in a 3. Max Gary. So they have a 15-point advantage right now. And Brock Shelton finds Tate on the inside. Usually see Tate working on the inside pretty well, and he gets that one to fall. It's down to a 13-point deficit for the Hornets. You can obviously try to see, or you obviously will see Turks trying to wear out the time. That looks like a travel. He's not called for it, and Max Bollinger is apparently injured on the play. So, there's currently Max Bollinger. Looks like he hurt his ankle or something. So there's about 8 seconds left, and it's 34-19. Matt Bollinger just made a layup right before he went down on a little run. He looked like he just twisted his ankle or something. He's probably coming out of the game for a little bit. Yeah, it looks like it will be. So looks like the Hornets are keeping the same starting 5 out in the court. And it looks like number 25, Logan Plafeder, comes in for the Turks. And the Turks are putting in a full court, extreme full court press with 8 seconds left. Turks knock it out, ball out of bounds with 2.2 seconds left in the half. Hornets Jacob Day will pass the ball on. They're going to need a quick shot. And Cody Neslin is passed into, dribbles by the defender, and puts up a shot right off the front of the rim. So the score at the half will be 34-19 in favor of the Turks. And we'll be back after halftime, I guess. So the second half is underway. We're about 20 seconds in, and no team has scored, so the score is still 34-19.
They were sticking with their original starting 5 from the beginning of the game.
Yeah, Cameron Williams is back in with his 3 fouls, so he's going to need to watch it.
What doesn't really help is that they only have about 7 players now.
And a nice easy, no. Okay, so number 5 had a severely easy layup for the Turks. Connor Honan, he missed it, and Jeremy Winton got the rebound and quickly passed it in before he went out of bounds to Tate Eller. The ball is moved, and Tate Eller has the ball. Cameron Williams fakes out the defender and leads to a wide-open Jeremy Winton in the corner. But Cameron Williams comes down with the rebound after the missed shot. Tate Eller puts up a free throw line shot for 2 to make the score 34-21. So the Turks bring it up to court. Zach Rice in control. So the Turks still passing along the arc. Haven't found their inside man that they're looking for the easy points. Zach Rice drives, and Connor Honan gets the pass from Zach Rice and gets an easy layup for 2 points. So Matt Schultz will bring the ball up to court. He passes to Jacob Day. They find inside Cameron Williams, but they pass it, and it leads to Jacob Day open, but Cameron Williams gets the rebound. Knocked out of his possession by Tremont, so the Hornets will have the ball under their own hoop to run an out-of-bounds play.
I thought it hit off of Cameron first. That's what I thought, but apparently it hit off.
Well, usually like when you hit the ball, and it was questionable if you fouled him or not. They'll just like call it.
But I thought Cameron got a hand on it when he knocked it out.
Yeah, maybe. So Matt Schultz and Cameron Williams will bring the ball up the court. Jeremy Winton drives on the inside. Off Cameron Williams' shin after the ball was loose. The ball went out of bounds. Sort of a baseball throw by a Tremont player. And then Tremont is working it on the three-point arc and pauses. So they find in the corner, open man, but he misses his 3. That man was Max Gary.
So
Cameron Williams.
A little flat there.
Sorry.
And he called the charge on that.
What? Okay, so you see Max Bollinger is back into the game. He got called for a charge. That didn't really look like a charge, though. The guy fell down, but there wasn't like any forward momentum leading to like where he would need to be positioned for a charge.
He lowered his shoulder a little, but it wasn't like as noticeable as that one earlier that did not get called.
Yeah.
So, they need to be consistent with their calls if they're going to do that.
Jeremy Winton brings the ball up the court, and Tremont steals it. So there's a Hornets timeout after a stolen ball by Tremont. So the current score is 40-21. Tremont got a few buckets in there. And looks like they called they called a timeout. Tremont is on a 9-2 run, at least 9-3. So yeah. So there's currently 4:51 left in the third quarter, and Heyworth hasn't done anything right now thus far in the second half to come back in this deficit. And it looks like the same 5 are out right now. It would be Jeremy Winton, Matt Schultz, Jacob Day, Tate Eller, and Cameron Williams. And Jacob Day is on the inside and finds Tate Eller for 2 points. It's a good start, but the Hornets need to keep it going. Tremont brings the ball up the court, and they are working on the inside. And Max Bollinger is found on the inside by number 5, corner Honan, for 2 points. So Tremont responds with a 2-pointer of their own. Tate Eller is working on the inside and gets fouled, so he'll go to the line for 2 shots. The foul was on number 5, Connor Honan. So Tate Eller makes his first shot, and 2 subs will come in for Tremont. Number 12, Cameron Mason, spelled with a K, and number 2, Noah Molich. So Tremont is working the ball around on the inside, and they find Noah Molich for an easy 2-point set shot from about 10 feet away. So the ball is passed into Tate Eller, and he lost the possession of the ball, but Tremont knocked it out of bounds with that, and Brock Shelton will come into the game for Jeremy Witten. And Cameron Williams passes the ball into Jacob Day, who finds Brock Shelton open for an easy drive and an almost made layup after the foul. He will have 2 shots. He misses his first free throw off the 2 sides of the rim. His second one is made, closing the gap to just 18 with 3:30 left in the game, in that quarter. Jacob Day overplayed on his key defender, and he gets an inside, but he passes the ball to nobody, and the ball goes out of bounds. So Matt Schultz will pass into, it looks like, Cameron Williams. Matt Schultz brings it down the court. Brock Shelton is working along the arc, and Matt Schultz faked a 3. He's got Tate open on the inside. Tate gets the ball and is fouled by number 3, Max Gary. So number 1 will be coming into the game. That's Noel Mulich. And the ball is passed in and worked along the 3-point arc to the inside to Brock Shelton. Jacob Day tries to bring the ball on the inside. He falls down with the ball, but the ball is recovered by the Hornets, and Tate Eller puts up a 2-pointer but is missed. And Cameron Williams comes off with a rebound off a layup by Tremont. And Jacob Day and Tremont gets a steal, so they'll get 2 points. And Tremont, 1-player press. Not really something you want to do. And Jacob Day with a nice spin move, but gets to the layup and puts it a little too hard off the glass. So the Hornets are down by 20 with about 2 minutes left in the third quarter. And a 3-pointer by Tucker Runyon will count as against the Hornets. So Hornets passing along the 3-point arc. An open Brock Shelton. That's a travel. He hopped up after he planted his feet. Sort of looked like a Euro step, but you could clearly tell that he was had a position with his feet. Tremont brings the ball up the court. They move it around the arc, and a give and go to the inside is missed by Tremont, so Hornets will have it out of bounds. And Cody Nesland also came into the game. The Hornets have the ball down in their end of the court, and they're passing around the arc still. Tate Eller moves to the outside to help. He finds Brock Shelton on the end of the arc. Cameron Williams puts up a shot from the elbow, and he makes it. Tremont brings it up the court, and a charge timeout to Tremont. It's a 30-second. There's a 1:08 left in the quarter, and so far Tremont has almost doubled the Hornets' score in the third quarter. So Hornets need to make a big turnaround in order to come back into this game. So at the end of the timeout, looks like Heyworth has about the same people out in the court. Tremont passes it in as it was their ball, and it's a three-pointer for Tremont, in and out. So Matt Schultz bobbled the ball with a couple defenders all the way to half court from the hoop, and then it looked like the referee got in the way, but the referee is probably considered part of the court, so it doesn't. And the Hornets, the Tremont passes into nobody. And Tremont gets an easy layup after they throw the ball back down the court after Heyworth came in and pressed after the ball was loose. Matt Schultz working his moves at the top of the key, and the ball is passed into Tate Eller, who gets an easy layup. Cody Nesland will be working his defense on Tucker Runyon. And a nice easy layup for Noah Mielich. Matt Schultz brings it down the court. There's just 12 seconds left in the quarter. They find Tate on the inside. He puts it up, misses. Cody Nesland putting in a lot of effort to put it in, or get the rebound to keep Heyworth alive, but Tremont gets the rebound and it takes down and misses the buzzer beater that was unneeded. So Tremont has the ball to start the fourth quarter. And they pass it in, and they're working on the same hoop that they were a little bit ago. Passing around. You can see a couple substitutes came in for Tremont. They have a 23-point lead, so it's a fair opportunity for them to come in and get some work done. Matt Schultz comes down with a rebound for that, and he drives it down the court. And Cody Nesland gets fouled after he catches a pass by number 25 for the Turks, Logan Pofletter. And Tate Eller works on the inside. He's fouled. So he will go to the line for two after he missed that layup when he was fouled. So there's about 7:30 left in the game. Hornets still down by 23, and his first shot is in. And the second one is also in. There's a foul called, and Brock Shelton looks injured on the play, and so Cameron Williams will come in to sub for him, and so Heyworth will have, or Turks will have the ball out of bounds, but in that time, Brock Shelton and Matt Schultz came out of the game. And in came Jacob Day and Cameron Williams. And a nice pass by Jeremy Witten leads to a made basket by Jacob Day. It's a good assist. The game is not out of reach, but they have to play spectacular to catch them at this point. Tremont passing the ball around, trying to find an easy two, and they have the time. And they definitely have the advantage. So Tremont drives to the lane and adds 2 points to their score, and he will go for one shot. About 6 minutes and 30 seconds left in the game, and his free throw is good to add 1 more point to the Tremont score. Jeremy Witten brings the ball to the court. He sprints, and he's finding open men on the perimeter. They pass it into Jacob Day. Cameron Williams gets the rebound and puts it up in for 2. Tremont's trying to break the press by Heyworth. They did pretty easily. It was a 2-man press. And Cameron Williams has a good defensive move. And Turks passed along as a bad call. Calls foul on Jeremy Witten, but he clearly had all ball on the outside. And they call a reach-in foul, but Tremont makes another free throw, I think, and the Hornets bring it up. They still have the same people on the floor. Looks like Jeremy Witten is getting roughed up out there. He drives on the inside, gets Brock Shelton. Should have been 2. He's fouled. It's questionable whether that shot counted. I think it did. I think he's got an and one on his hands right now. No, he didn't. So Brock's he missed his first free throw, and his second free throw is made. So Tremont has the ball. Heyworth enforcing a full court press. And Zach Rice comes in and breaks the press practically by himself. And the Hornets playing very aggressive right now, trying to catch back in. You can see a lot of hard play, and I think Cameron has 4 or 5 fouls right now. It's 4, but there's only 5 minutes left in the game, so it's not worth putting in somebody else just because he's in foul trouble. His man will go number 5. Connor Honan will go to the line for 2. Cameron Mason will come into the game for the Tremont Turks. And Connor Honan's second free throw is missed. And rebound for Cameron Williams. Cameron brings it down the court but loses the possession and leads to a Turk basket. And Tate Eller clearly did not touch the ball last. And Heyworth coach Tom Eller very upset about that call. It was off of the Tremont defender, but they called it out on Tate Eller. A missed layup by number 33 who just came in, Caleb Reese, for the Turks. And Cameron Williams is open in the corner for 3, and it's missed off the front of the rim. And Zach Rice being very aggressive and a little too aggressive as he overthrows a pass. And it looks like Matt Schultz is coming in for Brock Shelton. He was limping earlier, so hope it's not something like that. Too serious. The Hornets have the ball. They're passing around. They got 4 minutes left. They need to definitely hurry if they even want to win this game. And Jeremy Winton drives the lane. It's a good pass to the inside, but it was noticed and bounces off of Tate Eller. He picks it up, but misses the layup. And Tate Eller charges on his man on the outside and gets a foul called on him. Jacob, your thoughts on the Hornets' defense in the fourth quarter? How aggressive has it been?
Pretty aggressive.
Yeah, they're obviously trying to get the ball at all costs. A foul doesn't really matter because...
Well, what's going to suck is that we only have like 8 kids, and if Cameron and Jeremy both have 4 fouls, they may run out of players.
Yeah, I think Cameron, who'd you say? Cameron, Jeremy, and Matt. Matt also has 4 fouls, I think. So they definitely got 3 players in foul trouble. So if it continues like this, Hornet players will be definitely all in. And Matt Schultz with a nice drive to the lane. It looked like a Euro step almost. But he misses the layup. Your thoughts?
I think there may should have been a foul call on that. I mean,
yeah.
They're probably like, well, they're down 22, so.
22 with 3 minutes left. It's not really worth it, but.
Still, I mean, they probably would have called that for Tremont, so.
Yeah.
Because it was clearly a block.
Yeah. Tremont's passing around. They're wasting time, which they should if they're in this position. About 3 minutes left still. Jacob Day. So number 22, Cody Neslin, will be coming in for probably Jacob Day. So Jacob Day came out in the first 3, so by number 20 for the Turks, Zach Rice is off. It was a 1-and-1, so Hornets get the possession off the rebound. They find Cameron Williams open. He drives the lane and gets a layup. It was a very nice play by Cameron the Truth Williams. And the Hornets obviously playing very aggressive because they're trying to guess, slow down the game, slow down the tempo. They don't have a fighting chance right now, in my opinion, but that could change. So Tremont has the ball out of bounds, and the ball is stolen by Jeremy Winton, but is unfortunately Tremont passing the ball around. They're wasting time. They got about 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. And Cameron Williams gets the steal, and he's going for a layup and has 2 more points. The Truth is really pulling it out tonight. And Hornet defense has definitely gone upwards in this fourth quarter and the third, but definitely in the fourth. And Tremont is just working the ball around. They need to go up at the player. You know, see the Hornet coach, Tom Elliott, is not very into the game anymore.
I don't think anybody calls him the Truth.
His nickname is Cameron the Truth Williams.
They can't be two people's nicknames like that.
That's many NBA players' nicknames. And Cameron Williams open. Matt Schultz feeds him the ball. His pass is tipped out of bounds by number 3, Max Gary. And Cameron and Tate and Jeremy are the only starters remaining in the game. Pass in Tate is put in for 2. The Hornets are closing the gap, but the gap is a little too big. And Cameron tips the ball, but is still caught by the Tremont team. Cameron gets a foul, and he's gone.
It's an offensive foul.
It was?
Yeah.
Oh. I don't know. I thought it would be on Cameron.
No.
Cameron probably did something after, and I didn't see it at the beginning. And ball is passed around. They got Cameron open on the line. He drives to the outside. He's open, and he puts up a shot. Missed off all sides of the rim. And Cody Neslin has amazing defensive skills. He gets it, feeds the ball to Tate Eller, and Hornets are only down by 14 now to compared 24 deficit. And Matt Schultz gets the rebound. We're probably going to... And Matt Schultz drives the lane and gets all the shots in. Gets the shot in, so he will have an and-one opportunity to put this game within 11. I expect to see the Tremont coach go back to his starters and put them back in because this game is closing fast. It's gone 7 points in a matter of like 20 seconds.
One thing that's bad is that Heyworth is kind of bad on fouls right now, so they're going to have to just not foul, but get the ball, so they have to steal it.
And nice defense by Cody Nesland as the Tremont team is trying to pass it back in from avoiding out of bounds. Tremont will have the ball out of bounds, but it's definitely stopped the momentum of the play. And Tremont passing it around. They definitely have all the time they need. They're up by 11. It's a solid lead, but it's definitely not as solid as it once was. And that last drive by Matt Schultz really helped. There's a 3-point play off a layup. It's a sort of a Euro step. So number 30, so Chase Connell's free throw is off, and Cameron Williams comes up with the rebound. And he passes to Matt Schultz, who's open for a missed layup. And Heyworth trying to stop. And Heyworth's good defense causes Tremont to throw the ball out of bounds with 16.8 seconds left.
They're going to have to get a 3.
Yeah.
Good.
They definitely need to rush the ball. And number 2 has a wide open. He should just hold that. Why is he putting it in?
I don't know if you count that as a block or a...
No, that'd be a... So the game is over. It's 61-48 in favor of the Turks to end the game. So we saw definitely a lot of plays that led to Tremont's success in this game. And so I'm Grant Martins.
And I'm Jake Bones.
And that's it for the Hives game broadcast of Tremont Turks versus the Hornets.
See you later.